Hello, good evening. Twin Minds here. We are back at my summer car, where our car is mostly in one piece, and I hope it does not explode again. And then we're going to attempt to inspect it, and then tune it, and maybe even get some rally parts on there. That'd be kind of nifty. So let's go ahead and get into it, and then we'll see where the explosions happen. Hi, Sparkle. You were hoping for explosions. Great. Great. Alright, where the hell am I? Ah, okay. So I am here. Yeah, okay. So I need to probably go home. Yeah, I think home might be the right answer. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Kiki. There we go. I don't see yellow guy, but I hear his car, so I'm guessing he ran into something he shouldn't have. Let's go ahead and turn on some music. Right, lights. Need lights. It's dark. So I may or may not have made a mistake, aside from the part where this is really loud. I went to the cabin earlier today, and I went fishing, and I cooked up the fish, and then I went to Grandma, and then I drank coffee for half the day. So clearly, my fatigue is a little bit lower than it should be at night, so I've kind of messed up my sleep schedule. We'll see how this goes. This is actually really scary to be driving at night. And I can't see my speed, so I'm just going to assume that we're going fast enough. Okay. Honestly, I don't actually know where my turnoff is. Ah, it's up there. Okay. Jesus. That is really friggin' dark. Like, holy hell, that's dark. So this is a little unnerving, in all honesty. So I'm probably going to have to take this a little bit slow, because I can't actually see shit, and this light does not get any brighter. Goddamn. Okay, back on the road. There we go. So definitely need to take this slower. As I continue to ramp up my speed. But that's fine. Whatever. Don't worry about it. totally not, like, absolutely try-harding right now, because I am. It is absolutely pitch black when I don't have... Yeah. Yikes. Wee. So I think if you rev on neutral, you get a brighter light, but there's no real point to that, I guess. Okay, so train track's coming up. Should be fine. Not that I could see it anyway. I believe that's Granny's house. I think the train just passed. I saw something back there. More keeping an eye out for green guy, because that would be unfortunate. Oh, I think what I saw back there might have been my own exhaust trail. Yeah, that's my own exhaust trail. Okay, never mind. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. The fact that I didn't go over is good. There we go. And then we have another sharp turn up here, and then we can take our turn to the road to go home. So we're getting there. We are getting there. This is so much easier in the light when you can actually see where shit's coming. Okay. So we're on the home stretch, literally. The stretch that leads to home. Okay, new train. I'm curious what time it is. Oh, it's only 2 a.m. No big deal. In fact, my fatigue is enough right now that I probably could go to bed as soon as I hit home and wake up relatively early in the morning. A light off in the distance. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's hard to tell because those are coming through the trees from across the lake. So those could be coming from the highway on the other end of the map. But Who knows? Because you can kind of see... Oh, oops. Gotta take your eyes off the road, especially when you can barely see it in the first place. You can kind of see the radio tower through the trees sometimes. Not right now. That's fine. Hooray! Home! I didn't die! See, if it's in neutral, you can get a good light. But no, it's using too much engine power to actually go forward. Alright, so let's turn this doohickey off and attempt to get inside and go to sleep. Because I think we got a good time to go to sleep. Yeah? Yeah. Because then we can actually play in the light, and that would be delightful. Don't think too hard on that. Okay. Okay, it is 6 a.m. That was actually pretty perfect. Alright, let's take care of a couple needs here. So as you can tell, I went fishing. I don't know how many, but it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like 20 fish. Let's have macaroni for breakfast. And since those stick through a save, I can keep those on hand. So that next time Grandma asks for fish, I can just bring them to her. I also have the... okay, can't really see it from here, but that's the lake. I also have the fish trap. I brought it here and left it at the dock here so that I'm hoping it will catch fish. Don't know if it will. I've read up on that, and no one really seems to know for sure if it will catch fish at the house. So we'll find out the hard way. I need a good old-fashioned shower pea smoke. Now, I may or may not be addicted to cigarettes now. I don't actually know. Supposedly, if you're addicted, your stress level goes up faster. I haven't noticed, because I haven't needed more than like one cigarette a day. And I may or may not be addicted to coffee now because of how much I drank waiting for Grandma to stop talking. So we'll see. Oop, I didn't finish peeing. Ah well, close enough. Okay. I also did buy a few things, and I organized a few things. So I bought some Nickaway in case I do get addicted to cigarettes. And I bought more cigarettes. Bought more mosquito stuff, which I will need right now. And... oh, I thought I organized that. I didn't organize that. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. We do need to do this, too, so we can make more money with Kill You. And I stocked the garage, since we're, like, doing car things now. I stocked the garage with all of the different spray cans, and all the different expendable parts, as well as all the different fluids. So we should be good to go. Now, all we really need to do is tune this thing. Now, I know the rocker bars can be tuned with a fairly simple method, so I need to pull that up. I think it was down 20 and then up 6 or 7 for each. Let's see. I had a thing for this. Hang on. Had a thing for this. So we need to tune the distributor, alternator, the rocker valves, the camshaft, the carburetor, and the steering rods. The camshaft is already tuned because that was actually the timing chain on this side that just needed to be in the right orientation. So that's the first thing that blew up my car. So that's fixed before putting all that together. The steering rods need to be tuned to change the alignment, because you can see my alignment's all sorts of out of whack there. and that's a little bit inward canted. So we can tune the steering rods, which means I need to figure out how to do that. I think it is this thing right here needs to be turned occasionally. So let's see, that is size 12, hopefully. Ah, maybe it's that one. Size 14. Sure, let's try that one. Probably should be using this instead. Ah, there we go. So this needs to be rotated until the wheels are relatively straight. Looks kind of sort of straight. We'll call that good. This one's not good, so I need to do that. That still needs a lot more to go. Can I hit that from here? Yeah. Where are you? No idea. Where are you? There you are. That's fairly good, but probably needs some more. If I knew where it was here, I could probably look at it from the outside and do it. Looks fairly good. That could use a little bit inward, I think. Now this is something that people do kind of recommend, just having Fleetari do it, so they can actually be straight, so you can actually steer properly. But I need to be able to at least get the thing drivable to get it to Fleetari in the first place. So I just need to eyeball it. That's all I can ask for right now. Okay, carburetor probably needs to be tuned while the whole thing is together. What about the distributor and the alternator? What do those need? So, distributor, blah, 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 blah. So, I need to get the screwdriver. Oops, that's not the right method. All right, so I need to unscrew by one tick. Exit tool mode. Ah, I see. All right, so start the car and keep it idling, then return to this distributor. So this is something that needs to be tuned while the car is running. So that's fine. You can go ahead and tighten that for now. Alternator, what do you need? Start the car and keep it running. So alternator needs to be adjusted while the car is running. Rocker, where are you, rocker? Rocker shaft. Okay. Engine running and warmed up. Okay, that's good to know. And then the last one, distributor, alternator, rocker valves, camshaft, carburetor, and steering rods. So carburetor I know also needs to be tuned while the thing is on, so I think we need to put the engine in. So I guess we put the engine in. Alright. Well, let's do that thing. And then I need, I think it's size 10 for these things. Yep, okay. Wait a tick. Can I... Yeah, that's awesome. That was a little bit too far forward. Let's back that up a hair. Alright, so even though I can get this thing on the lift very easily, getting it off the lift is not so easy because you have to align these little feet with those little rubber adjuster thingies, or those little rubber separators. So, yeah, I need to move that a little bit. Son of a bitch. Keeps holding on sometimes. Alright, let's try it again. That looks fairly good. So let's start lowering. We can readjust while we're in there. Also, I did see a note, the grill that I've got on the front, it's not just for looks. Apparently the GT one allows more air through, so it's actually better for cooling. So I'm probably going to put the GT one on anyway. Although that may count as an aftermarket part, so I may need to wait until after the inspection on that one. That is way too far forward now that the lift has lowered itself a bit. Yeah, a little bit too far forward, but maybe it'll count. Alright, what do I actually need? Am I going to find out before I have the bolts available? I don't think so. So it needs to go this way a hair. It says size 7, but I don't believe it. There we are, size 11. So it is ready now, which is good. But then we can do this and attach it. There we go. Hooray! Car is did. And go ahead and detach the thingy. Come on, detach the thingy. Not entirely sure it needs to be detached, but whatever. We're doing it. Aha! It did need to be detached. Good to know. Alright, we'll put you in the corner. So, we have engine in. Just need to finish connecting all the bits and bobs. I don't remember all the bits and bobs that are needed after the engine is removed. I know the wiring mess needs to be done. Did I leave this? God damn it! Did I leave the starter unscrewed? I did not. Size 7. A little bit hazardous working over this hole. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, thingy got connected. I don't remember all the different things that need to be connected. Ah, there we go. Alright, I think that's it, honestly. Because we've got the starter positive and negative connected. I think the alternator stays connected. Let's see, where's that hiding? I think. So, I think I need to put this back on so I can put oil in. Those are 6s. I don't know how much oil is needed, but I did... Actually, no. All of the oil is needed because I did take apart the entire frickin' engine. So, never mind. So, son of a... Now, I do find this part a little bit interesting, not knowing cars and all, that you have to put on the cover to put oil in, and then take off the cover again to adjust the rockers while the engine's running. But that's just me not knowing engines, so maybe that's a thing. And I'm going to have to try to top off all of those. So let's do that. Come on. Come on. Did that finish? I think that finished. Alright, so that one needed some, which means I'm either leaking or it's just regular wear and tear, which is weird because there was no wear and or tear because I haven't used the damn thing yet. So probably should check all the sizes. So that's size 9. Wait, that's size 7. Even though it said 9, I've got a 7 on currently. Okay, let's attempt to tighten all the thingies. I think that's all of them there. Okay. And then we've got this one here-ish. Where are you? Okay, we're gonna go under. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. And then the other one is right there. Okay. then we've got this mess right here, which I thought needed tightening, but apparently not. That one and that one. Okay. I think that's all. And then the ones that are actually on these things. Alright. Maybe that's just general wear and tear. Alright, let's try it again. Nope, they just needed a little bit of topping off. Okay, that's fine by me. And then oil. All of the oil. Speaking of topping off, looks like my thirst needs a little bit of doing as well. Hooray! Alright. I'm pretty sure that's not empty yet, so we're good there. How's my coolant level? Apparently, my coolant has a leak. And that is because I forgot those right there. I am brilliant. Good thing I didn't try to start the car yet. That one I think goes on last. Somewhere in here. There we go. And then you, if I remember right, go like right there. There we go. Now I can put in coolant without it disappearing. And this thing's out. Alright, let's go dump this in the garbage and go get a drink. Probably should just bring some... my beer graveyard. Good lord. I'll need to take care of that eventually. Probably should just take one of these. Bring it in the garage. Garage beer is an important process. There we go. Alright, so now we need another coolant. Good thing that coolant stays where it is, because I don't think I'm stable enough to put that in myself. Alright, so this coolant is still got stuff in it. So we've got fresh sparks, we got fresh oil filter, we got fresh battery, so all that should be good. Now I should be able to tighten everything. This one is tightened. This one is tightened. Come on. No tight? God damn it. In my brief flash of putting my head through the car, I thought I saw a bolt that wasn't finished. No, those all appear to be good. Alright, that's fine. So why can I not do that? Is it because I'm not holding a size 8? That's exactly why. What? What you talking about? God damn it, Restream Bot. God damn it, Restream Bot. I hate you. I hate you so much. Deep sigh. Okay. Alright, let me fix that quick. Let me attempt to fix that quick. Sorry, Sparkle. Apparently Restream hates both of us. Probably for the best. So what did I miss? Because the last thing I saw was I'm hoping for explosions. That's literally the last thing I saw. So, god damn it, Restream. Okay. You made an IKEA commercial reference? If it's start the car, then no, I don't understand that reference. Okay, one more last look at the wheels. I mean, it looks a little bit inward canted. That one looks fairly good. Let's undo this one a little bit. These were size 14, I think. There, we'll count that as good enough. I'm sorry. Alright. Aside from gas, which I think was good. I might be ready to turn on the car. Let me put lids and shit back on. Okay, so it was good enough. We'll count that as good. So this can be mostly ready to fill it next time it's needed. Well, I won't be able to watch that at the moment. But I will watch that as soon as I'm done with this. Alright. I guess moment of truth? This concerns me. So somewhere here we have a choke. And I don't know if I need the choke. Oh my god. Oh my god. It runs! I just got an achievement that literally just says, it runs! That's amazing. Oh, I may or may not have forgotten to install the half shafts. Yep, I forgot to install the half shafts. So the car runs. It ain't going anywhere, but it runs. So let's turn this beast off, and then actually install the part that makes it go forward, because that's important. In case anyone was wondering, it is important that the car be able to go forward. This might need to be undone some more. Yeah. It runs. It actually runs. Like, holy crap, it runs. Alright, so I know this needs to go in the trunk for inspection, so that can go there. Sure, that's a perfect spot for it. Now, how do I... So there is an RPM gauge or something like that. And I don't know how to replace the clock with the dashboard, because I know those are interchangeable. So maybe I'll figure that out later, because it's not that important. Okay. I mean, it's not going. feel like I'm missing something. Parking brake's not on. Interesting. I did forget to close these. I doubt that's important, but who knows? It might be. So did the car turn off as soon as I get out? It did. Okay, so now it's running, and now it cuts off. So if it's turning off while idle, I think that's related to one of the many things that we have to adjust. And also, I'm dumb, because I forgot to finish screwing on the goddamn half shafts. So don't mind me. I'm having an issue. I bolted them on the front, and for whatever reason, that triggered in my mind that that was enough. That would be why we couldn't go forward, I'm assuming. Yeah, apparently my chat's all sorts of forked. So this is awesome. Sigh. Sigh. Less sigh. Hi Demos. Hi Speedy. Hi Unknown Programmer. Oh. The end is sigh. Alright. Is there anything else I'm missing? Because apparently this place hates me. So let me ping Discord. Hang on. Or ping what's his face. Okay, so I have let them know that Restream chat is dead. Let me do a quick thing, because I actually downloaded, in an attempt to help one of the devs for Farm Folks do his Twitch thing. I downloaded a different Twitch chat overlay thing. So let me throw that up into the mix. Okay. Would someone on Twitch side mind saying something so I can make sure that this works? And yes, Unknown, I do remember you from YouTube. Welcome. The end is night. Yes. Yes, Deimos. Okay. Okay. I think I may have solved my engine problems. And at least for now, I have solved half of the chat problems. Half of. By half of, I mean a third of, and only part of that. So, engine go, engine do things. Now I need to figure out how to do all of the various tuning. So I've got the rocker cover tuning available, the distributor tuner cover, and there's also a troubleshooting section that I will most likely need. So let me check on that. So the distributor not tuning is why it's dying at idle? Is that what you're getting at, Speedy? Oh, Deimos. Car starts but doesn't stay turned on, lack of tuning. Pull out choke, keep throttle pressed, don't redline, wait for the engine temperature to hit 80°C. And sure. Alright, so let's start with the distributor, because it would be nice to have the car actually stay going for some period of time. So, that requires the doohickey here. This doohickey. Alright. So this needs to go off one tick. Problem is, I need to actually start my car. And then I need to stay started long enough to actually do the troubleshooting. Unfortunately, I don't have some sort of analog control to work with this at the moment. Radiator, quit doing your job. I need the engine to warm up. Does that really say 100,000 miles even? Okay. I saw nothing that indicated overheating. The hell? I cannot turn distributor. Is it because it's overheating? I need a drink. But it was already exactly in the middle of the gauge. I think that's good. The whining has stopped. Okay, so that's distributor. Alternator needs a thing too. Start the car, keep it running, untighten the screw, blah blah blah. Loosen until it starts squealing, and then tighten until it stops. Sounds good enough. Which bolt is that? Oh, just this thing, okay. There you go. Oh, wait. Only problem is that when you have the screwdriver in hand, it likes to do the alternator at the same time as doing the screwdriver. There we go. So, alternator's good, distributor's good. The rockers probably need to be adjusted as well, but I've never done that, so I mean, it sounds fine. Clutch. That's going to be a thing I'm going to have to get used to, because I haven't needed to use the clutch on any of the other cars so far. Hooray! It goes! Alright. It goes enough that I was able to squeal out. So I'm going to actually go ahead and install the rear seat. I know that's not necessary, but I want to. I've just been not bothering to install the rear seat or the hood until I've got the damn thing running. I'm just making sure that the back seat is ready for whatever needs happen to arise. Alright, I have no friggin' clue what size is needed for this, but we'll see. Those are doors. Generally it's not the women supposed to be doing that, Demos. Not sure what that size 5 is for. I'm pretty sure that that's for the, okay. Fair point, Demos. Fair point. Alright, so where are the friggin' hood bolts? The hood has bolts in the... Oh, that's because it's a front lean. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay. Where is them bolts? Right. You, Jonas, get to go over here. So I don't keep kicking you. Yeah, I remember seeing that shot of the opening forward now. I just don't know where those bolts are. Sure. Size 7? Size 6? Wait. Aha! No, that's for the grill. What the hell is it? And of course I can't open the grill, the door to do it. Because I think if I do, it will launch it or something. Where's the hood loops? There we go. Oh, it does work. Okay. And they are 7s. Perfect. Because you couldn't do the same thing with the car doors. Because if you had the car doors, if you tried to open them while they weren't bolted in, they just fall off. So I thought it was the same for the hood. So that's fine. Okay, so that's did. It's did and done. Now, back seat. And back seat bolts are dun, 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 size 9. Have any in the back? Nope. Okay. So, just because I will most likely need this to save my ass at some point, I'm going to put that in the back for now. And then we'll deal with that later. So, if this is a true manual, unlike the truck, the van, all that, am I really going to need the clutch every time I go change gears and whatnot? Because that seems like a thing. Son of a... Trying to go places, people. Trying to go places. What do you want? Firewood, sure, got it. Deal with you later. Let's deal with all of our various needs. Sure, bag of chips. I think we needed a little quick de-stressing shower pee. I know, Shazak. Isn't it amazing? There we go. Alright, so I'm hoping... Oops. Water. Water's important. I'm hoping that 2 cigarettes a day is not indicative of a problem. Because that would be a problem. Alright. So, I have all of the things. It is just about 4, which means I'm going to miss Fleetari's shop, I think. So what I think I might do right now, instead of attempting to take this to Fleetari's shop, I'm going to deal with this. There we go. Smoke every 2 minutes. Good to know. Good to know that I have something to strive for. Alright, so we got kill you. We got kill you. Empty plastic can. We got kill you. This should now be kill you. There we go. So, blop. Missed. Missed. That one didn't work. It doesn't work if I do it too quickly. But if I drop them slowly enough, it works for most of them. That one didn't work. And that one didn't work. So, drop. Drop. Alright. So, time for a fresh batch of Kill You. Now, I know that the optimal is 6 bags of sugar, but I'm going to do 7 because I like that he really truly appreciates what I'm giving him. He likes the outcome of 7 bags of sugar. Whereas he complains about the vinegar level on 6 bags of sugar. I think the profit is the same, honestly, but still, I like taking pride in a quality product. My only shame is that I can't actually brew it in a bathtub, which would make it proper. Alright, so that's going to take a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the Kill You. Now, I told myself I was not going to leave the backpack at 50, but I've been doing it anyway, so yeah, about that. Yes, I am selling bleach. Yes. Still going? Still going. Now I have a collection of alcohol bottles up here. Now this is from, I think the guy in the checkered car, I think he got hit by a van or something, because I found him dead. Probably the bus, honestly, because the bus tends to kill people. So I found him dead, so I figured I'd raid his stash, so now I have extra booze bottles. I accidentally drank one. And I was hoping to keep the empty, but apparently the empties, once they're drank, get removed like normal beer bottles. And like this is probably going to get removed. The only thing keeping beer bottles in my world, like the pile that I've got out here, is the bottle recycling mod. Alright, so we should be good to go to the drunk. And give him the Kill You. See, this does not require the clutch. So that's where my That's where I'm getting used to using no clutch. So the fact that it requires it is messing me up a little bit. Good back there. Close the door. Good. Alright, off to sell bleach. I heard you, Mosquito. I don't approve of your situation. So here's a dilemma I just realized. I'm driving. Driving tends to lead to death. And I have not saved after doing all that work on the car. So I'm going to need to be kind of extra careful. You would have gone back. I mean, the likelihood of me dying is relatively low. Because I can just take it easy on the van and not drive like an idiot. Or, you know, not take too many terrible risks like that. But whatever. So that turn is part of the rally, isn't it? Like, you have to turn at that spot to continue the rally? Pretty sure. Because the rally's long. The rally is, like, this entire dirt road I've been driving. From, like, back of the strawberry field all the way to Fleetari Shop and past. Yeah, it's past Fleetari Shop and it's almost back to town again. So there's two turns basically. There's the turn back there that I just did, and then there's the one at Fleetari's. Okay, drunk. I have things for you. I would like for you to give me money in exchange. See. I give him good product. What? Did vinegar? Oh, that's right. That's right. So this batch was a six sugar brew. Because I was going to test the difference between them just to make sure I didn't screw up the 6 at all. So this was a 6 batch, and that's why he tasted vinegar in it. So I'm going to count that as good. Gimme. Alright, so that's 17. Stay. That's 18. Ah, there it is. 19. So the one, they always go into the wheel well. I don't know why. So this is worth 130. Okay. So this was the 6 sugar batch, and it's worth 130. When I do the 7 sugar batch, it's worth 170. So I'm okay with doing 7 sugars. Perfect. All right. We good? 2,600. 2,600 is not bad. I think you can do better. I thought I heard someone say over 3,000, but maybe not. I don't remember for sure. All right, so now we go home. Again, trying not to die. Alright, so I have all of the poop jobs to do. I have the firewood to do. Waiting on a call from Grandma because I just did that earlier today. And then I'm waiting on the Kill You batch to brew again here. So I've got more money-making opportunities available. I would like to buy the cell phone now that I've got the car running. Because that was kind of my goal, was get the car running so I can buy the cell phone and actually install it and put it in there. So that will be probably happening today. Don't need the lights necessarily, but I'm doing it anyway. Ah, humbug. I probably should hook up a controller to do this analog driving a little bit better, because I'm kind of terrible at it with keyboard. My biggest issue with that is that I have to manually map the controller. That's my biggest complaint with that, because I'm lazy and I want it done right, and I probably won't do it right because I'm terrible at that. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Good. No dying when we're on our way home. Alright, so it is Sunday. What I think I'll do is I will get home, I will save, and then sleep. And then I will go do the inspection, because that's probably going to cost me money. I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 to 2,000. Once we got the inspection done, we'll find out what's missing, because probably missed something. And either tackle that part that's missing, or if it's good, then I can go to Fleetari, and I want to repair my my body, especially the part around the gas cap, because that got all real fucked up somehow. Probably from me kicking my car a couple times. It probably won't pass at the moment, but my goal was to find out what's wrong and then fix it. Oh yeah, I have bumpers. Totally forgot about bumpers. I have new tires. Right. I don't have those installed. I have the Gomer Gobras that I did not install yet. So you're right. I actually do have things that I know how to do to pass inspection. Out. There we go. Shoot. Because I've got the Gomers here that I'm ready to install. And I totally forgot I have bumpers that I need to install. So let's do that. No, let's save. Before I do anything else, fucking save. But also, Speedy, I don't know what else is needed for the inspection, and I would rather not know. So no more hints. I want to at least attempt my first inspection without any more hints if possible. Although someone already did tell me about the tires, which is why I have them purchased and ready to go. Alright. Also, I have no idea where those other tire racks are, but that's fine. Let's have a drink. This is not actually drink. Yeah, fuck it. We'll drink the alcohol. Aw, that one fell. Like my little pile of grilled fish? Well, there's a thing I forgot to do. I overflowed that for quite some time, but luckily it don't care. So let's go ahead and put this in to be brewed. Then we can at least get some brewing done while I'm sleeping. Perfect. Okay. Going to sleep a little bit early, but that's okay. I had been up since like 6 a.m. Fucking drunk. Alright. Hello, JPJD. Welcome. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. I need to actually do that, because I've only successfully driven him home once. Maybe I save that for later? Like, I wanna drive him home to start that process. But at the same time, I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Bumpers. Alright, so this... Man. Bumper front. Do those need bolts? I don't see any bolts. Ah, inside. Okay, got it. Alright, what am I looking for? Can't see shit. Yeah, I think I might say screw the drunk guy and then sleep through the night a little bit more. Oh, we've got competing pianos. Oh no. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, let's sleep a little. Let's do this a little bit longer. Nope, a little bit more. Screw you, drunk guy. I'll deal with your problems later. I got stuff to do. We good? Yeah, we're good. It is officially 6 a.m. We're good. Now, where are those bolts? There they are. Size 8. And I do believe that those are right behind here? Maybe? There we are. Okay. That's good. Bolt. Did that just fall apart? There we go. Okay, so now we gotta swap out those wheels. I am absolutely happy to do that. Alright, we're good? Yeah, we're good. Alright, so size 13s on those. That's not what I wanted to drop. You, go over there. Alright, so wheel, 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 and wheel. Do we happen to have better hubcaps in the game? Because I know we've got those hubcaps. I'm not a huge fan of them, though. What just went kerthump? Something went thump. That looks like that is my my ratchet set that didn't want to stay in the vehicle. Alright, that's fine. I guess you don't have to stay in the vehicle if you don't wanna, but please do. Whoa, FPS. What's... Something went thump and now my FPS is horrible. That's probably not a good thing. Okay, one more tire to do. Alright. So let's go ahead and do those hubcaps. These wheels. It's fine. You be that way. Hello, King21. Welcome. There we go. Well, thanks, King. I appreciate that. Oh, do I need to... I think I do. Let me check. They can only be attached to the rusty wheel rims. Okay. So these here just kind of look like garbage and we can't do anything about that? Get floor jack, come on. There we go. All right. I mean, as long as that's all we can do about it, that's fine. Fine. We'll put those here. Sure. All right. Yes. I still would like to know what went thump that killed my FPS. It's not that bad right now. It's gotten better, actually. Alright. I think we're ready to drive to inspection. Assuming I figure out how to use the clutch properly. Honestly, probably worth saving at this point, just because. Let me tackle needs. You know what? Let's not drive completely shit-faced on our first run on the car. That seems like a bad idea. I think I'm going to save as well. I hate passing the time like that, but I've done enough. Especially getting those wheels on. I think I'd just like to make sure that progress is saved. Okay. FPS is still being kind of garbage. Probably should take some of these with me and get those recycled, because they're probably contributing to the garbage FPS. And that may be one reason that I will remove the bottle recycling mod, but we'll see. Come in. Why is it so hard to hit that handle? Alright. So. The rims are amazing. Okay. Okay. I am not terribly good with these manual engines, especially with like manual choke. So I'm not entirely sure how to do that thing. But we'll see. So clutch is a problem for me because clutch is currently bound to X. Car died. Why'd you die? Choke needs to stay out, perhaps? Okay. So again, clutch, reverse. Kill it. Killing it's always a good plan. So, yeah, I don't... This is not a good setup. Because I have to hit X. I have to hold X for clutch. I have to hit B for reverse. I have to hold S... Or, sorry, I have to hold W to give it a little bit of gas while I'm releasing the clutch. And that's a little bit of a finger twister. And yeah, okay, so this thing is going to be a bitch to learn how to drive. Okay. It doesn't need manual clutch when switching gears mid-drive. So that's good to know. It drives. I mean, that's a hell of a lot more than I could say for most of my time in this game so far. Alright, so I need to make it to inspection, which is in Periyarvi. So, which means we need to make it alive to Periyarvi. Still pulling a little bit. So my alignment is not perfect, but it's probably better than it could be. Because that alignment was all sorts of janked up. Hello, sir. Hi. Please don't stand in the road. Oh, look, I didn't kill him. That's amazing. Alright. It took that turn actually surprisingly well. Let's try for this turn. Could have been better. Could have been better. Now, the fuzzy dice probably need to go. Fuzzy dice gone. Because I can't see a goddamn mirror. Usually yes, Shazak. They're supposed to be hanging from the mirror so that they don't cause those sorts of problems. But, you know, whatever. This is 95 Finland. They haven't learned those lessons yet. Fuck it. Going off-road, bitches. Whoops. I was spraying something. I think that's coolant. That means I'm running the engine too hot, I think. So I probably should tone it down a little. That's fine. I needed to tone down around that curve anyway. Okay. Well, the good news is that the car does function after all of this time. You guys probably don't fully grasp this, but we've been playing this game now for 60 hours. Tonight will mark the 60th hour that we've played this game. And this is the first time I've actually been able to drive this car. So let's just take a moment to let that sink in and ask it what it wants. Well, first crash. That wasn't the end of the world. That wasn't horrible. So, I would like to get out and survey that damage just to see what kind of damage we're looking at for a minor ding like that. I see nothing. If anything, we probably have some sort of like frame issue or something like that. Bent suspension, who knows what. But I didn't die. It's always a good start. Okay. Car still works. Also a good start. Ah, I see what it is. I don't need the clutch. This is going to work just like the Jonas, where I just need to throw some gas at it before I switch gears to first or reverse. That's not so bad. Because I do believe I have auto clutch on, so I shouldn't need to do clutch. Demos, no wishing for my engine to blow up. That sounded like a boom, but it's fine. I don't see any parts in my rearview mirror, which means nothing fell off. That's part of why I wanted to be able to see through my rear view, because I needed to see if parts were going to fall off. Because I would rather not go fetching parts at some point in the future. These are sweet rims. I do like them. Why are you stopped, or no, you're just going really slow? Okay. Something doesn't sound quite right, but I don't know enough to know what it is. We're veering to the left a little bit. Alignment definitely needs to get done. So I can't really push past 80 currently in this thing's current state. Might be able to hit over 80 going downhill. Ooh, 85. 90. Yeah, 90 downhill. It functions. Doesn't function well, but it functions. Now there's supposedly a button for an action cam or something like that, but I'm afraid to hit it. Yeah, okay. It's neat, but it's also hazardous because it takes you out of the car instantly. Alright, now I don't know where the inspection is. I probably should pull up the map to find out. But I do need to get gas, so we'll stop and get gas. Wait, we're stopping and getting gas and then asking for directions. Or pulling out the map, either way. That's fine. good enough. Killed it. The FPS is still a little bit on the sketchy side. So my guess is, I know that the car being all together and drivable does hit FPS a little bit. So that might be part of my problem. I want to get this fixed because this just looks stupid. Okay. So, let's go. Hi guys, I have my own shit car too. I'm like a cool kid now.
Tervetuloa kun sinäkö se vaan olitkin?
Yeah, don't sound so disappointed. Alright. I'm gonna buy the phone. And I think I need another coolant.
Kyllä täällä maakin kohtelu on aika kaltoa tätä minunkin bisnestä.
I'm gonna buy some trunk beer.
Oikein mitään oston.
And then some trunk sausages.
Mitenkäs tää sitten siihen kaljaan riittää rahaa? Vaikka ei olevinaan ole rahaa, niin kyllä kaljaa pitää silti saada. No, onkaan se nyt minun kannalta ihan hyvä juttu sekin.
Okay. Stop talking to you.
Ei muuta kuin kiitos ja hellurei.
Alright, so Fuzzy Dice ended up in the trunk. That's perfect. It's kind of exactly where I wanted him to be. So let's see. I want beer case. Oh. Interesting. I vaguely remember reading about that bug, where installing the tire when you're out and about installs it in the garage, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And then we want the coolant in here, and then the shopping bag. Let's not explode, shall we? Alright, so I need the phone holder. This is going in the car. Right there. It goes right there. And then the phone somehow goes in there. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, so now, find the inspection. So I'm going to check the map quick. Inspection. Lindell inspection shop. Why was there an earth-shattering kaboom? I disapprove. I am a no stripes person, honestly, Demos. I'm not a huge fan of stripes. But I will say that certain levels of stripes can look good if done appropriately. But yes, I think we need a Twin Tech Industries logo somewhere for sponsorship. What is smashing? That's concerning, just mildly. Alright, so let's go to inspection, which is supposedly just right on the other side of this. Let's do that. Stop smashing. Hello, gentlemen. So, inspection. Supposedly right here. Well, that was a fairly good parking job, if I do say so myself. Which I do, because I just did.
Riddelin autokatsastus, hyvää huomenta.
Hi. I would like to inspect, please. Alright. So, 325 marks to get a vehicle inspection. He's going to go do the thing. He's going to look absolutely marvelously frumpy while doing it. Is he just stabbing my car repeatedly with the screwdriver? Is that his method of inspection? I could have done that. You're such a character with this car of yours. I mean, probably? I'm not getting neither baby chickens or eggs. Achievement unlocked. Responsible citizen. Your car passed. Sweet. Alright. Licensee plates. Licensee plates. Delightful. Inspection receipt. This button. Service brake, parking brake, lights and accessories, etc. Chassis and steering. Drive system. All the things marked off for goodness. I got a good thing. Hooray! Full sum, 325. That's a lot cheaper than it probably should have been. I think if you fail, it costs a lot more. How do I not do this? There we go. Hooray! I am inspected. Where do you go? On the floor. That's a good spot. Just bolt it to the front bumper. Got it. Hooray! Successful inspection. Those are some very sexy wheels, though. I do like them. I won't know which way is correct until I turn it on. So I heard a little click. And I don't know what that click was, but as soon as I turned it on, there was a click. And it was the click of, like, this sound. Like that little knob turning sound. I don't know what that click was, but it was a thing. Right. And there goes that. I think I should sue him because clearly he broke it. How do I... How do I... Oh, there it is. There it is. It was all of his stabbing. It's his fault. God damn it. I just need this. Thank you. Alright, these were 5s, I do believe. Don't remember where they were, but somewhere. So I have heard that these tend to come off a lot, so do the bumpers. So I'm not entirely shocked that this happened. You cock! I must have forgotten to bolt. Damn it. I think there was one in the front that I missed. Yeah. And the bottom. So I think that part's a little bit obnoxious. You get 3 of 5 bolts in place, and that's still enough to make it just fall off at a sneeze. Good now? We good now. Alright. Fine, I'll just put the Spanish set in my pocket. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so now I need to go to Flitari's. Now, I don't think his place is going to be open anymore. What time is it? Well, I mean, it's a little after 3. Let's see. Okay. Go ahead and attempt to make it there. That's fine. One of these days, I will remember that I put that on. Whoops, killed it. My bad. Alright. I heard a kaboom again. Don't really like the kabooms. Wish I knew what that was. It may just be the shit in the trunk, but I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, alignment's bad. Alignment's really bad. There's that. We'll get there eventually. Now the big question is, do I have enough money to do everything I want to do at Flutaris? I need to do the alignment. I need to, at the very least, repair the rear right fender, so that the gas cap doesn't go all weird again. I probably should do some engine tuning. Demos, at the moment, I'm just trying to drive straight. That's a lot to ask of me right now. So we'll train for the rally a little bit later. Double digits views. Nice. And let's see. I don't think Flutari is in right now, because we're hitting here. Well, it says he's open till 4. Oh, and it's after 4 now, okay. So, we hit here just a little bit late, and that's unfortunate. But it does look pretty snazzy. My summer car is actually a car this time. It's amazing. Alright, let me check up on things and see if I'm missing anything. Alright. So, I need to tackle some needs here. That didn't really work as intended. Right, the spanner set you can't fold up after it's done. Oh, you can. You just have to hit the lid. You can't hit the middle part. Okay, that's fine then. So we'll put that there. Didn't really want to do that. There we go. We have come a very long way. I mean, the fact that we have a drivable car in the first place is a pretty big deal. I'm going to go ahead and grab this and open it. Just saucers, okay. Hey, green guy. Bye, green guy. So we're going to have a trunk full of sausages because it's important for living. The bass sound system would be very nice, but that's kind of like low on the priority list. I was thinking of getting a lot of the tunable, orderable parts next. So, you know, better carburetor, that kind of thing. Parts that will actually make the car go better. And then worry about making it sound better. Because this thing right now can barely hit 90, and that's not going to be very good for anything, really. Just anything. Alright, we need more booze. Yeah, we'll get more booze. More booze. Come on. There we go. So, I could potentially sleep right now, but we've got a lot of time left. So, I'm thinking we could drive back. No. Let's do a sleep and then some save loading to get to a better spot. How do I sleep in this? How do I sleep in this? Kitty, kitty, calm your kitty face. Calm your kitty face. Alright, Demos, have yourself a good night. How do I sleep in the rear seat? I thought it was a sleepable. Meow. I swear the rear seat was sleepable. Is the rear seat in this thing sleepable? Nope. I know there's a mod for that, but I also find that odd because you can't really use this car all that much. And I know I've had the sleep option on the back seat of this thing before when it wasn't installed, so maybe I have to not have it installed for that to work? Huh. Okay. So in that case then, I think I will drive back to Perry Maybe I will sleep here first, or save here first. Just in case. I've got a bunch of empty bottles on me. That's fine. Flying bottles! Okay, so let's grab these bottles quick so don't forget. So it is currently 6 p.m., so we've got quite some time. We good? I think we're good. All right. Right. That. There we go. Now I can do this. I mean, it sounds nice. I'm not hearing any major issues. My fourth gear has no oomph to it, though. And I know that's one of the things that can be tuned at Flutari's. Or I'm not sure if it's my fourth gear that has no oomph, or if my third gear is not pushing me up far enough to make the fourth gear have any oomph. Not sure. Let's test it out on this downhill. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. I'm definitely running it too hot though, because that's coolant coming out. Good thing I have a thing of coolant in my trunk. But I'm probably gonna need to have more coolant. Might need to always have one in the trunk if I'm going to keep doing that. Or there may be a method to fix it. I don't know. I could potentially get the better radiator first, because I know that's a problem I'm going to keep running into. Kitty, kitty, I can't help you right now, because I have no idea what you want. Someone walking home. Hi, guy. Bye, guy. Alright, so where I wanted to go is over here. Because this is where the poop truck is parked. Meow. And thump. What is thump? Meow. Meow. Kitty. 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 Now there's constant thump. Pretty sure constant thump is a bad thing. Yeah, pretty sure that's a bad thing. I'm gonna take everything out of the trunk. and see if that is it. So how do I actually put the Mokia Townsman in the holder? How do I do that? Huh. Interesting. I don't know how to do that. Because I think some of the thump that I was hearing was this in the glove box. So it is sleepy time. Apparently, that did not do it well, because it is now 2 a.m. I do have a cab light. Alright, well that's not entirely helpful. So let's put everything back in. I know this is going to be a pain in the ass. Because it's dark and spooky. Is there anything else I'm missing? There's something. I think it was the ratchet set. Yes. And the sausages are all in my pocket, so that's fine. Kerboom. So here's where we find out if I turned on, or if I connected my lights properly. It's all good. So these dashboard lights, I have a mod that makes them kind of prettier, or I have access to a mod that'll make them prettier. So I think I might do that. I kind of like the green and orange, it's kind of traditional, but still. Alright, so it is 2 a.m. I think it is time to hit... That's not even the right direction. I wasn't even thinking of going that way. I was going to go to the bar. Hi, green guy. Oh, that's right. It's too late for the bar. What time is it? It's almost 3. Hi, bye. Alright, so I've slept. Whoops. I'm gonna go back to the bar and do the save and load thing a couple times. So it is just about 3. It should be... Oops, all my sausages went away. It should be... I think it does 1 hour, or does it do 2 hours for save and load? We will find out. It is just about 4, okay. So just save and load a couple more times just to get it to dawn-ish. I would like it to be 8 or so I can go straight to Flitari's. And it's 6. Okay, so save and load does do 2 hours. I just can't read a clock. So that's a whole different problem. Alright, so this should be 8, I believe. Yes. Alright. So it is 8 o'clock. I'm going to pick up all my crap. Did I miss any? Nope. Good enough. Oh, thank you guys for not running straight into my car. Close. But thank you for not doing that. He's not in yet. Guys, making it a little more difficult to get out of here, but that's fine. I don't really want to provoke him, because I'd rather he not smoosh my car. Okay, we good? We good? Alright. That was not me running into them. Aw, he called mine a shit bucket. He's not wrong. Uh-oh. Hang on. Cut him. Hi, Timo. Hi, Timo. Bye, Timo. Alright, so back to Flitari's. I need to order those repairs. It'll be fine. And then we're going to get to drive the Ferndale. Hopefully Fleetari doesn't mind dents and dings, because that's going to happen. I don't know exactly what else I should order. I know some of it can be done manually, like the tuning and whatnot, but at the same time, I don't know if I trust myself to do that right. Staying on the road is hard. Okay. Relatively out of hazard at the moment. Those hills are kind of the worst part of it, although this is I think this is the rise right before the no, this is not the rise right before the bridge. That's coming up soon, I think. Maybe. Yes, here, because that's the turnoff to the Spooky Mansion, and then comes the bridge. Random dead guy. Alright, Fleetari, you better be here. Hey, look, he's here.
Terve, terve. Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Okay, so
Ei oo kyllä kulta, mikä täällä kiiltää.
wheel alignment, very important.
Optimismi ja haave.
I don't think I need to repair any parts because I've already repaired all those. Engine adjustment, I don't know exactly what that's supposed to be. Motor tuning, windshield replacement, suspension straightening. That is $9,200 to straighten your suspension. That's scary. Knox fill up. So roll cage I'll probably have to do later. Now these are the final gears. So supposedly 4.286 is what one of the standard racers uses. I don't know what would be good. Not a clue. So I don't really want to spend $1,300 to find out. Car body, the whole thing. Or I can just do the fender. Although actually I think those count as actually count as part of the car body. So I might have to repair the whole damn thing. That would be unfortunate. Because the fenders are the front ones, the one that fell off. We got the bumpers. We got the front grille. We've got the hood and the boot. And then the doors. So those must count as part of the body? That is $8,700 to repair damage that I think was outside of my control. I think that's from the kicking of the car. So what I might do is I might cheat that repair the first time because I know it kind of glitched itself out when it caused that damage the first time around. And then any other future damage will be up to me. So we'll probably do that. Rim polish? Rim painting, tires, etc. So wheel alignment is really the only thing I need to do? So I could actually do the roll cage install, since that is... I forgot we're getting the 40% discount on this. So that's actually not too bad of a price. Okay, roll cage sounds like something I need. You know what? Screw it. I'll do that. If that turns out to be a bad decision, we'll deal with it later. So I think that's it. I could potentially do engine adjustment. I don't know what the difference between engine adjustment and motor tuning would be. So maybe I have to look at those first. I think we'll be good. We'll be good.
Hei, sä voit ottaa ton mun verkun lainaan, että pääset kotiin, mut oo sit tarkkana. Siinä on
Thanks.
7 litran kasi, joka syö sun säästöt kyllä aika nopsaa, jos sä
Thanks.
pistät sitä nilkkaa vähän suorempaan kuin
Stop
mitä
talking,
on
please.
ton mopoautos kanssa.
Alright, I'm going to take this with me. I can't even do that. Don't think I need to take anything else with me. This can stay here because I got one at home. Yeah, we're good. I just need my got right down there, buddy. You all right here? Here. Let's not leave you in the way of my wheels, thanks. Alright, so now we get to drive this beast. Oh yes, this beast. So this is an American import, all automatic. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. So it's got a whole lot of power to it. I think I probably should take this on the open road. So, yeah, probably should do that. Power on this thing. It's insane. And it does not like dirt roads. That was me just lightly tapping the key. So this is where an analog accelerator would come in handy. Alright, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Stop moving. Where's the parking brake on this thing, by the way? Do we not have a parking brake? Alright, I guess not. Alright, we'll count that as good. So I need to see if I can do... We're slowly going forward. Can I do... throttle... this button? Okay. Shift up can be here. Shift down can be here. Let's see. Brake can be there. Oh, I need that here. This can be there, I guess. Lights, sure. Wipers, sure. Boost can be here. Brake can be here. Okay. I think that covers most of the important controls. So, not bad. Getting on the road is important. Yeah, he's gonna get stuck in that lane, isn't he? Oh. So, Ferndale's difficult to drive. Whoops.
Vuotta täytin. Isä poltti puisen veturin. Se saunapesän tuhkattiin. Ei ollut aika kyyneliin. Isä sanoi kestää se kuin mies. Ja vaikkei juuret yllää pohjaan. Ne kiinni
Okay. So, that went well. The question here is save or load. Save and load or quit out and go back. Wait. Yeah, save and load will end up needing to go get this car from the highway. Yeah. Last save was before going back to Fleetari to order the changes, so that wasn't that bad. Really don't want to have to juggle cars again to get this thing, so I'm Alt F4. Then we're going to load back up again. Pretend like that never happened. Now, here's an interesting question, since it may have saved those configs. Let's find out if it did. It did. So, since it saved those configs, I'm curious how well the regular car drives. Hi guys, please don't hit my car. You can hit each other, that's no problem.
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärven kova jätkä oleva?
I'm going to ignore him,
Onks tää osaks tää mitään?
because it's not in my best interest to get into a fight right now.
Ei vittu, menee nyt vittu jo.
Okay, that's a thing. Alright, let's finish getting ready to go. Now there is a handbrake button. Did I push handbrake button? I did not.
Ai kisa haluut ton sun romun kanssa ajaa vittu. Eihän sä oot lähelläkään noita kuninkuusluokan
Handbrake, not Z. Oh, that button's not recognized.
En tiedä
Do
oikein.
Z again. It's fine.
Pitää vähän miettiä vielä, mitä ton kanssa tehdä. Ei tästä tuu mitään oikeesti. Vittu, hommaa nyt vittu kunnon auto, niin katsotaan uudestaan.
Are you just gonna keep being a cock, or... It's kind of weird. Hi, Flutari, or Timo. Sorry, you're probably gonna die. Every time I've been here in the day, or in the morning when he rides his bike to work, he has died. Because he runs straight into the two idiots. Alright, the sensitivity on this is still pretty high for the wheel. But I think it has potential. It has potential to not get me killed, hopefully. Trying to get used to this with the controller. And I think the alignment is not helping. Right there. And it died. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if there's a sensitivity drop on that I can do. Because that So let's see if I can get a good example of what it's doing here. Alright, so this is me just barely touching the thing. So maybe I need to up the dead zone a little? That seems to be worse. That's very much worse. Interesting. And what about steering help? Wheel rotation. See how that goes for a little bit. Oh wow. Okay, that is a whole different ball game. And it's not good. Yeah, that ain't good at all. Alright, I'm gonna need to stop at the top of the hill. Yipe. Let's put these back roughly where they were. Hopefully that'll at least be good enough for now. Okay. Now, reorder things, and then save.
No, terve, terve. Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Wheel alignment,
Onks toi niinku auto vai onks toi niinku
roll cage
lenkikalu?
install,
Mä en oo ihan varma. Eiku, hei.
gear
Tää,
change.
tämähän on mopo, eiks okki?
Okay. That'll do for now.
Hei, sä voit ottaa ton mun verkun lainaan, että
Thanks.
pääset kotiin, mut oo sit tarkkana, siinä on 7 litran kasi, joka
I'll get the Mokia out just in case. I don't know if he actually takes the car anywhere.
Suorempaa kuin mitä on tottunut ton mopoautos kanssa.
I'm also going to take the beer this time. Okay, save and quit because driving that thing is hazardous. I honestly don't know how I'm going to get it anywhere useful. So that's going to be a challenge. I also don't know what I want to do in the meantime, but I do want to go home and order at least a part. So maybe we... Looking at the... Yeah... So, if I look at the map, there isn't really a good way to avoid dirt roads going home. This thing does not handle dirt roads well. Howdy, Frost. How you doing? All right. Are you familiar with the intrigue of My Summer Car? Because this is the Back to the Future like looking car that I get to drive right now. This is my normal old beater that's going in for repairs right now. And this thing's gonna get me killed. Swear to God, I'm gonna die. Again. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. That was not the right gear. There we go. Alright, gentle acceleration. Gentle. So I could potentially do the 2 and the 1 to avoid kind of over-gearing this thing. But that doesn't seem like fun. I'm going to attempt to get this thing home. Attempt being a very strong word. Oh, I could make a run to the garbage dump with this thing and pick up those empties. That could be a thing. Yeah, but the garbage dump is so far away now that I think about it. Yeah, not in this thing. Not in this monster. I'm gonna have a hard enough time turning right up here, yet alone making it all the way to the garbage dump. Okay. Gentle acceleration. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this thing is not possible to drive with keyboard and mouse. We're going this way now. Alright then. I've noticed that my stress is going up through the roof just from driving this car. Okay, I need to turn here. And now my dude's just gonna start swearing incessantly because his sanity is having problems. sure the steering wheel on this is still not quite right. I'll have to fiddle with that a little bit off stream, I think, to see if I can get the steering to work right. So this car is so slippy and so powerful that I cannot go basically above 30 without losing control on these roads. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and park here. How do I... Yeah, swear. Alright, park. There we go. Sure. Don't normally put my seatbelt on for that last little quarter-mile stretch, but yeah, I don't trust this thing. It's going to kill me. Okay. Get out of this death trap. And take care of some of these needs that are piling up. Pizza. And sausage. Yes. Okay, we need a good old-fashioned de-stressing shower. There we go. Taking care of all those important things. Okay. That's looking better without giant red bars. Anything I'm missing? Seems fine. All is well. Okay. So, what do we do in the meantime? Let's look at the part catalog and see what we can afford. So these are all aesthetic, so I don't really need these at the moment, but I will soon enough. We've already got wheels. We don't need covers and stuff. I don't even know what this is. Not a clue. So, I'm not going to get it yet. We've got gauges. I probably need the fuel mixture gauge, but I don't know. The extra gauges are oil level. I don't know what that is, and battery level. So battery level might be handy. So let's do extra gauges. And yeah, we'll do that too. So snazzier radio and snazzier subwoofers. That would be handy at some point soonish. But these are kind of the things I'm more aiming for. This is a performance part. These are performance parts. So I kind of want to get them all. How much is that going to cost me? Don't know. So these are 3, 4... about 6,000 between all those parts. And then this is 7,000 alone, so I'm not getting that. And I want the radiator. Probably should get this. Although I think that has to go along with the bucket seats. Don't need no stinking turn signals. That's crazy talk. Alright, that's going to cost me an arm and a leg. So let's get ready to take that into town. And actually what I might do is I might ride the moped into town. Because then I can get into the poop truck and do some poop truck missions. But this thing eventually needs to go back to Fleetari once he's done with the repairs. So, I'm going to have to drive this thing at least one more time. If I had the moped with me, I probably wouldn't have even taken this thing out. Because, yeah, this thing tries to kill me. And how are we doing everything else-wise? Tell you what, let's take the moped. Where are you, moped? Ah, I'll put you over here. Anything else I want to do? No, I think that'll be it for now. Let's go take a moped ride. Now, if I take the moped ride in, do some poop truck missions. Trying to think of logistics and how I'm actually going to get places. Probably need to take this, honestly. Alright, fine, I'll take this. I don't wanna, but I'll take it. Let's get this in the passenger seat. Just in case someone calls. I think the only one left to call right now is Grandma, perhaps. Okay. Let's go into town. Hell? The hell am I stuck on? Oh, I have a ditch. Brilliant. Come on. Out with you. Speaking of which... Hola. More fish. Yes, Grandma. Alright, so if Grandma wants fish, I will bring those with me, and I'll hit those on the way somewhere or another. Probably not tonight, because I don't think we want to spend another 10 minutes listening to Grandma. But I will take them with me, and they'll eventually make their way to Grandma. Now, how do I deal with this? Might be able to pull it out with the van. There we go. Okay. Okay. I think I need to drop this thing into low to have enough power to actually do it. There we go. There we go. Simple enough. Then I just need to get the van out of the way. Come on, handbrake. There we go. Yeah, back into this hazardous thing. Seatbelt. Seatbelt is important. Remember, kids, buckle up. Actually, kids, you shouldn't be driving in the first place, but still. If you're going to, buckle up. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it in 2. Because that's going to prevent me from overshooting everything, hopefully. Still can't steer worth a damn, but... Probably should leave it in 1, honestly, just for my own safety. We're fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Did you know that street-ready muscle cars are not really good on dirt roads? I was not aware of this. I feel like I should have known. also the fact that I can't get the damn controller set up right is another problem. But that's a different story. Good. Well, this is Grandma's house, technically. So, pause here and see if I can deliver the fish without too much problem, perhaps. She is there. Alright. You guys are suffering through Grandma with me. I already did it once today alone, so, you know. Hi, Grandma. Have some fish.
Semmoista tuli mieleen, että kun tuossa meni se sun serkku sillä vihreällä aasulla, niin elähän ikinä mene sitä kyytiin. Aina kännissä. Se on meidän suvusta nuo geenissä.
I'm gonna need all of the coffee for this.
Maistuu viino. Elä sen kytimeen sitä ei hyvää seuraa.
Yes, Grandma, keep talking. Don't worry about it.
Minähän etsinä päänä tästä postia ja eiköhän minä heitä niin jää se alle. Kyllä se ei yhtään katso, vaikka iloisena sillä moikkis, kun tuolla
How are you guys enjoying Grandma?
aivan kännissä oli. Kyllä sen kyytimeen elää. Voi että. Mitenköhän se Teemukin jaksaa?
Basically, all she does is complain about her drunk family members and how the youth these days don't know how good they have it, or something like that.
Väki vanhenoo ja jalatkin on niin huonot, että ei sitä vihti mennä. Iloisena se Teemu aina sinä aakin pitää sitä kaappua. Onkohan sitten niitä, kun sillä on siinä se ravintola vieressä, niin siitä sitten tiennääpi paremmin.
I have no idea how long this is actually gonna last.
Kuule se minä sanon, että älä sitten mene pelaa korttia sinne vastaan.
Oh yeah, so she tells the story about the playing cards at the lake cabin.
Varmasti tosi.
So hear this warning, do not play cards there. I've heard the story and it's a true story.
Ennen kuin sinä synnytkään.
Long time ago, that Thing and his dad played cards. His dad won, and the Thing got so angry that he cursed his dad.
Se niin paljon suuttui siitä, että
His dad died in a house
isänsä, ja
fire.
kun isä meni nukkumaan, niin se koko talo paloi. Niin paljon se kirosti, että se koko talo paloi.
Yes, I'm just chugging coffee at this point.
No minä tiedän, että se ei ole ihminen.
And the Thing is not human. He even has claws like a pig. Never go there to play
Mä
cards.
että siitä elää mene pelaamaan korttia. Siitä ei hyvää seuraa. Minä tiedän, että minä olen sanonut. Isänsäkin tappoi, niin en tiedä mitenkään muulle. No mitenkään, onko sulla
keep talking, Grandma.
ollut töitä? Se on täällä vähän
So Grandma
tämmöistä,
actually has
kun
quite a
ei
bit of
ole
information
opettajia.
if you would actually
Ei
care
sitä
to stop
tahtoa,
and
mitä
listen.
sitä tekee.
As is kind of true
Vähän
for
se, että ne jätti
real
sulle
life.
vähän rahaa, ennen kuin lähtivät
No one
lomalle.
respects their elders these days.
Voi sitten olla siinä talon miehenä.
I'm gonna have a serious coffee problem when I'm done.
Ei ne oltais varmaankaan liikenneen töitä, kun eihän siitä ole nyt kuullut, missä lien menee sekin ukko. Viina kun sen vie, niin se menee. Siinä on viinakuskina ja ukko on matkustajana. Siinä mennään vaikka alama ääriin. Ei vahti lopu, ennen kuin rahat loppuu.
I don't know where she's making all this coffee from, but it's amazing.
No mitenkään, onko sulla ollut niitä töitä? Se on täällä vähän tämmöstä, kun ei täällä oo työllistäjiä. Pitää
This is the worst idea ever, I'm sure. Hang on, Grandma. I need to take care of a problem. Hang on, Grandma. I need to take care of a problem.
Ei ne oltais varmaankaan liikennetöitä, kun eihän siitä ole nyt kuullut, missä lien menneessäkin.
So it says your uncle might have something for you as well. I wonder where he is. So I don't know necessarily who the uncle is or what he might have for us.
Ei vahtilla tuonne, kun rahat loppuu. Kuule, sen minä sanon, että...
Now she's telling us about the cabin again, because Grandma's old and senile and doesn't remember what she just told us.
Minä oon kuullut tämän jutun ja se on aivan varmasti tosi. Ennen kuin sinä synnytkään, niin se ukko siellä pelasi isänsä kanssa korttia. Että se isä voitti sen ja se niin paljon suuttui siitä, että se kirosi se isänsä ja kun isä meni nukkumaan, niin se koko talo paloi. Niin paljon se kirosi, että se koko talo paloi. No minä tiedän, että se ei ole ihminen. Sillä on sijasorkatkin. Minä sen sanon, että siitä eläimiä pelaamaan korttia. Siitä ei hyvää seuraa. Minä tiedän, että minä olen sanonut.
Maybe I can just slowly back away. I don't actually know what the distance requirement is to actually get this done. Maybe she just keeps on talking and eventually stops. Meanwhile, I'm gonna look something up. So let's see. Ooh, there's an interesting piece of information I did not know. The rocker cover, it's kind of blue and rusty. It can be painted. I was not aware of that.
Minä tiedän, että se ei ole ihminen. Sillä on sijasorkatkin. Ja sen sanoo, että siitä eläimiä pelaamaan korttia. Siitä ei hyvää seuraa. Minä tiedän, että minä olen sanonut. Isänsäkin tappoi, niin en tiedä mitenkään muulle.
So I'm curious if the spray cans tell us what can be painted. Let's see. Some car parts, wheel rims, and most cosmetic aftermarket parts, such as spoilers, fenders, etc., can be painted. Painting the body panels will not remove the rust. Oh, hey, Grandma's ready to give us money. Thanks, Grandma. Bye, Grandma. That wasn't nearly as painful as the one earlier today. The one earlier today was actually a solid 10 minutes. Aren't you glad that I didn't make you sit through all of that? Okay. So we're good? Yeah, we're good. Alright, it's back into town. I'm pretty sure green guy just got smoked by the train. Sorry, dude. He needs to be more careful when driving. Says the guy who can barely drive in a straight line. Speaking of which... You know, I knew I wasn't one to talk. I knew I wasn't the right person to say things. And it's dead. Because it's in the water. What angle are we actually at? Oh, a terrible angle. Awesome. That is a great angle. Okay. Can I even push this thing? I can, but it's awful. Come on, go. Shoo, shoo. Go, shoo. Well, that's awesome. I don't know how to solve this problem at the moment. So tell you what, it's a little bit early, just a little hair early, but I think this is a good place to call it, because I'm probably going to quit and load, because fuck that noise, and I will suffer through some of this nonsense on my own, so you guys don't have to again. I don't think I want to drive this car again, because it's terrible. Straight up terrible. And I'm going to just suffer through it like 10 miles an hour to get it back to Fleetari's shop. Never look at it again. So yeah, I think that'll be it for today. Alright, so tomorrow's Thursday. Don't know what I'm going to play yet, so probably put a vote in the Discord. So feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already. And yeah, I think that'll be it for today. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you for any subs and follows I might have missed. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.